Hello everyone, my name is Inco and I am taking part in the Reddit Total War Rome 2 April 2014 tournament. Holy moly, what a mouthful. But anyway, I also have a YouTube channel, so I will be doing the commentary for my own battle versus my adversary, Swoosh. Swoosh48 technically, and he has another username on Reddit, I'm not sure. But anyway, that tournament thread will be linked below in the description. Now, to start off, I think we should take a quick look at our armies here. I'm playing as Baktria. Swoosh is playing as Macedon. I have my general unit as an elephant, 2 Bactrian noble cav, 2 cataphracts, 2 horse archers, 5 Bactrian peltasts, 3 levy pikemen, and 1 sword unit, thorax swordsman. Now, Swoosh has his general as a foot companion, along with 2 other foot companion units. He also has 7 units of thorax pikemen, a lot of pikemen, and 2 units of Thuriel spears, 2 units of archers, and 2 units of Sarissa cavalry. And yes, his army has quite a lot of pikes, whereas my army has a lot more mobility in its cavalry, etc. I've got light peltasts, well, not light peltasts, but peltasts who are quick on their feet. But anyway, we're going to jump in the battle map right now, and here is our deployment. I've got 3, my levy pikemen, basically my main body of infantry here. My levy pikemen backed by my 5 units of peltasts, 2 units of Hellenic cataphracts here hidden in and amongst these trees, and my Scythian archers there as well. In the middle of the map, I've got my elephant unit, my general, along with these thorax swordsmen, who are crouched very low. I mean, they are hiding, but that is some serious crouching. I've got 2 units of my noble horse over here. And so, Swoosh has moved his army to take the high ground, his Sarissa cavalry sweeping across the map. In response, I have sent my Scythian horse archers forward. My tactic here is I'm really trying to tempt him with by drawing out his Sarissa cavalry with my Scythian archers. Now he's got his main body of infantry just taking a stroll up the hill. They're all running. I mean, fuck, that's gotta be not very fun in that chainmail, but anyway, it's all of his pikemen and his archers, which is not a big deal. But here he has taken the bait. His Sarissa cavalry are heading after my fucking Bactrian horse archers here. Well, they're mercenaries, really, but they're losing a few arrows and taking out a few of those guys. You can't really see from this angle, so I don't know why I bothered, but there we go. He has sicked his 1 unit of Sarissa cavalry after my archers here. He's taken quite a few losses, as you can see. Same thing with my other unit over here. I've drawn out his 2nd unit of Sarissa cavalry, and they are taking a few losses as a result. Here I've managed to do a nice flanking move with my cataphracts on his Sarissa cavalry. They were at half strength before the initial charge there, but now they are completely ruined. It's like, let's see. There's 9 men left, 8, you get the idea. There's very little men left, but I'm moving my main infantry body here forward whilst I just dissolve and liquefy his Sarissa cavalry. I'm also moving, speaking of, I'm moving my elephants forward in the bushes. I believe they have been spotted by this point, along with my thorax swordsman, but I've got my Bactrian noble horse heading up on the flank as well. You can see here, my noble horse here, my elephant, and my swordsman here. I'm going to basically bring these noble horse around to flank. That was the general idea, where I'm also planning to use my elephants as a wedge in the middle. But now, I've taken care of his cavalry force, so I'm moving my Scythian horse archers forward. I've got them both heading to the left flank, but I believe I move this unit up around here, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's see, he is moving his Thuriel spears around. He basically hasn't changed his formation much since he originally drew it on the hill. It's just 2 lines of pikemen and Thuriel spears in the middle with his archers in the back. Here they are, with their lovely sun gowns and sun hats as well. They must be look like they're fucking going to the JFK funeral with those giant ass hats. But anyway, I'm taking my Scythian archers to the flanks to hopefully draw out more units and cause some general ruckus and casualties. My strategy here was, I was going to take out these Thuriel Spears because they are the most mobile unit they have and could cause the most damage to my cavalry. I mean, the pikes, of course, you can see here, Swoosh has reformed his pikes in an effort to counter my archers, but as I was saying, these fast spear units can tangle my cavalry up quite easily, whereas I can outmaneuver the pikes more easily, so that is my main concern at this very moment. So, I've got my Thracian, Thracian, what the hell am I talking about? I got my Scythian horse archers firing arrows at his pikes and spear units, and once again he has taken the bait. They are marching towards my archers, but all the while taking lots of arrow fire. He's taken a few casualties in his pike unit. There goes a man right there. He just took an arrow to the fucking dome, and he's fallen over dead, as one does. Now on the left flank here, I made the mistake of walking my horse archers away, when in reality I should have had them running, as we'll find out what happens later. But anyway, I've drawn out that unit. Now I've moved my Hellenic cataphracts in position here to wipe out this unit. They throw some... No, they did not throw any spears. They just pretended like they did. But Swoosh makes quite the move here, and he puts his spearmen in square. At the same time, I am maneuvering my noble horse and elephants into position to annihilate the Thuriel spears. But as you can see, here's why my horse archer should really have been running, because fuck, we just took a ton of casualties there due to those spears. But I am moving 2 units of Peltas up in response to this square, but unfortunately I meant to do a little skirmishing with my horse archers, but I moved them right in range of these archers, and they completely fucked that unit. Look at this. There's blood, there's men dying, horses gasping and wheezing. Look at, oh well, that horse is extremely dead. But now my Peltasts are in range here. They're loosing tons of spears. As you can see, it's quite effective against this tightly packed formation of spearmen, and they're beginning to break. Their formation is in shambles. On the other side of the battlefield, this unit of Thuriel spears is being drawn out by my Scythian horse archers, and now my elephants are well on their way to wreck them. Now, I think I am about ready to charge this spear unit here, but right before I do that final charge, I get another volley of javelins off as my cataphracts completely melt this unit. There we go. Now that unit obviously breaks because they are absolutely annihilated, but at the exact same moment, these elephants manage to charge the Thuriel spears on the other side of the field. And soon, I think I charge my Bactrian horse, noble horse rather, forward to completely take out that unit. I mean, they were wavering at this point, but that's just the fucking final nail in the coffin. So that is his Thuriel spears dealt with. At this point, I'm moving my pikes forward in formation. Pikes down, looking rather badass. My plan here is, if it comes to it, I can pin his pikes with my pikes. But anyway, I am now maneuvering my horse archers into the rear of Swoosh, because as we can see, there is a nice gap here. I was thinking maybe I could shoot some volleys, and if need be, I can move my horse archers in to engage his archers, but it's not really necessary as my archers kind of just melt away here, especially this unit. Also, Swoosh manages to plug that hole with Thorax pikemen. But here's where the final blow is dealt to my cavalry. Look at that. Absolutely annihilated. And, of course, they rout, but this unit is on their way. They're going to park themselves right around here, and they're going to fire at these archers. Now, I am maneuvering my Peltas around. I've got 2 units on the left here, and the plan is they're going to fire into the flanks of these 2 pike units. At this point, I've noticed that either flank is only protected by 1 pike unit, so that's going to be my main way of gaining access to this pike square here. I'm going to smash right through those weak units. So I've got my elephants and my Bactrian noble horse moving up, and my breaching unit, my Thorax swordsman, slowly moving up. All these units are hidden, I believe, except for the elephants, of course, because fuck, are they ever noisy. But I've got one unit of Peltas firing here. This unit is maneuvering to fire here. These Peltas at that unit, this unit at that unit, and finally this unit at these archers. Now at this point, my Peltas, I believe, have skirmish mode on, so they have issues getting into position. Now, I've also charged my Scythian horse archers here because they were out of ammo, and I really wanted to pin down that pike unit. It doesn't really make a difference, but they were a sacrificial unit to begin with, so it doesn't really make a difference. But holy shit, look at all the casualties these pike units are taking from my Peltas. They're being absolutely obliterated, and same with this flank here. I've got my Thorax swordsmen charging in now. I originally wanted them to charge this unit, but there we go. I got one volley off before I changed course and got them to attack these companions here. One man threw his spear. He's very smart. Now, this wasn't such a great idea. I mistimed this a bit. I really should have waited before charging, but I thought this unit would be tangled with these Thorax swordsmen, who are now taking a few casualties from those javelins. But he has now reformed his line on the right, but it's no good. His formation is beginning to unravel. My Thorax swordsmen have breached his lines, and my elephants are about to punch through that weak line, supported by my noble horse. I've also maneuvered my cataphracts around, but they are just a bit late for the engagement. One mistake I've made in this battle is I've moved my levy pikemen into contact with his sweet-ass pikemen, and they are absolutely annihilating them, as you can see. Yeah, they're at half strength already, but we get a nice charge by the elephants at the backs of these units, whilst my Thorax swordsmen make their way around to charge into the backs of these units. My Bactrian Peltasts firing the entire time. Now my elephants manage to just work their way up the line, and my cataphracts are here just to charge the men who are fleeing. That was a nice charge by my Thorax swordsman as well, but at this point his army is entirely unraveled, and my elephants have just made short work of them. And there we go, I've won the battle. Very good battle, Swoosh. Well fought, sir. Like I said, a little heavy on the pikes. Could have used some cavalry and some more mobile units, but overall, well done, sir. And here we are. These are our losses. I only lost 425 men, and I gained 1,400 kills with that. And the driving force behind my army was, of course, the elephants there with the final charge. They managed to kill 400 enemies, apparently. But really, I think who won the battle was my Peltas, when they were able to break those pike formations, and it allowed my troops to charge on through into their formation, and that's when it all unraveled. So, thank you, Peltas. You have done well. Your beards are very excellent. I may possibly be doing commentary for other battles in this tournament as well. Time will tell, I suppose, but as usual, everyone, thanks for watching. I will see you later.